Okay, so the first thing we need to do is our website. So we want to be using Blogger. So all you need to do is to go over to Google, type in Blogger, hit the first link that comes up, and once you're there, hit on to create a blog. The reason why we're using Blogger is because we are going to be able to sign up for Google Adsense, and that's another way to monetize this affiliate website. So hit on create a blog, or if you have a blog already, just hit on sign in here at the top and sign into your account. So if you don't have one already, hit on create a blog right here, and this will take you to a screen similar to this one, whereby you need to enter your Gmail. If one thing you should know at this point is that ensure that the same email you use here should be the same email you're going to be using later on when you're signing up for Google Search Console and Google Analytics. That is really important. Ensure you keep that in mind, because we're going to be using this very email for those other Google webmasters as well. So once you're done signing up already, we shall move on to the next step. At this point, we need to choose a niche for our website. So how do we do this? It's very simple. You head over to Google and type in Wikipedia list of hobbies. So niches are basically hobbies that people are interested in, and what we do is we go and create content around these hobbies. Then we attract people via Google search engines, and then we lead them to stuff that makes us money. So you can see here they have hobbies. Go ahead and scroll through to find something that looks interesting to you. So for this example, I found one already, so we're gonna just skip straight to the real points. So I choose the astronomy one just for this video, and we're gonna be using that all the way through to the end of this video. So once you've chosen your niche, then we're gonna move on to the next step. So what we do here, very simple. We shall go ahead and put in our blog name. So our blog name is our niche, then something you want to add it. So there are many ways you can generate a blog name. It doesn't have to be fancy. Ensure there are no numbers and it's easy for people to type. So for this example, we have the astrology mentor, which is a very easy one. Then we shall go ahead and check if the URL is present. So you may not get this on the first try, so you just keep changing it up and see if it's available. If it's available, hit save, and then we'll move on. So for this example, I'm not gonna hit save, but I have one ready to go, and I'm just gonna walk through this very fast so that you guys understand the idea. So I'm gonna hit cancel, and we're gonna go back to the backend. So in the backend, this is how it looks like. So what we're gonna do is on the left menus here, we shall scroll down all the way through to theme. So hit on theme right here. It's gonna fire up the themes that they have ready to go. So if you look at these themes, they are not that professional looking. They are not that of a professional website that you would visit. So for this example, we're gonna go out there and we're gonna install a theme from an external website. Then we're gonna upload it over here. So how do we do this? Simple. So we'll head over to GUIAB templates. I'll leave a link to this as well. There will be a template that you guys can follow. I'll leave a link to that template in the description below. So you head over to GUIAB templates, then you hit on free blogger templates. So these guys are awesome templates that we can just download and upload to our website. So these are SEO responsive, and you don't have to worry about the loading speed, all that stuff. So these guys you can see that template. So right here you can see the blogger templates that we can just download. So I like this tutorial. So since I'm going to be talking about informational content, teaching people about this numerology and astrology stuff, we're going to be using the tutorial one for this example. So to download it, just hit on this thing here, then it will open it up. You'll be able to see it in also, I like the way it looks. It also has a good layout, so this is a good theme that we would like to have on our official blog or website. So what to do is don't buy anything, just click on download here. You're gonna download the free template, and this will download the zip file onto your PC. So what do we do with the zip file? Once it's downloading, we're gonna go ahead, right click on it, then hit open. So once we open this up, it will open it up in the file explorer, and we're going to be able to extract this document. So how do we do this? So you can see that. So in the files explorer on your PC, simply go over and navigate to the file you've just downloaded today. So right click on this, then it's going to bring up this menu, hit on extract all, and it will extract this all these files for you. So if you don't extract this, it will not appear on your downloads for some reason. If you try to upload it, wait, just after. So once it's done, you're gonna go in here. You can see that all these are files for these two. So you can see all the files that come with this template. So this is amazing and great. So how we're going to do this? Simple. We're going to head over back, hit on this drop down menu, hit on restore, hit on upload, and it's going to open up a file explorer. Choose where the folder where you have your download stored. So for this example, it's on my download. So I'm going to hit this, and I'm going to go here, and we're looking for this XML document. Hit on this and hit open. Or you can just highlight everything, then download it straight and upload it here. So you can see here in the bottom, it's restoring the theme, and it's going, once it's done, it's gonna upload everything that comes with the default template to our Blogger website. So once it's done, you're gonna go down here and scroll through to view blog. So it's gonna change the appearance of our blog. So you can see this how it appears without any major adjustments or content on the blog. So you can edit everything in here, very easy. You don't even need to know any coding skills or anything like that. I'm going to show you everything step by step. So how do we do this? So we're going to go back to the backend, and we hit the layout, and we are going to open up the layout. Then we're going to customize how it looks like. So if you look at this template, so we like everything at the top, but we're going to change the menus up and give them different names. So we can retain home features, we can name it anything related to our subtopics we talk about on our blog. These can be subtopics, major subtopics we talk about on our blog. So you can go ahead and customize those easily. All you do is hit onto these pencil icons here. You're gonna open them up, and you will see if you like this at your menu at the top, you can retain it or make some adjustments. So for this example, I don't like that at the top, so we're just gonna hit trash everything, then turn this off and hit save. So we don't want that to appear at the top. Then we shall go ahead, hit the pencil icon. We don't want this to appear at the top, so turn it off, delete everything here, delete, and then save. Okay, so we're gonna go back and we shall refresh to see how it looks like. Okay, great. So we have gotten some of the useless stuff in the backend. So now it's time to customize these menus. So we'll go back to the layout, hit onto this. So this is the header. Okay, so once we have our image ready to go, so we're gonna roll with this one. You can choose whatever you like here and hit save. Go on and do whatever you want to do with the logo. Hire someone to do that, or you can use Canva. So we're going to move on to the main menus here at the top. So you can see that this is how exactly the menus are laid out at the top. So what we're going to do is very simple. We shall go on and we're going to delete everything here. So we delete, and for the sitemap, I'll show you exactly how to generate a sitemap. We're going to delete everything here, delete the drop down menus, delete the multi drop downs as well, leave the home menu, delete this. So for the home one, I want you to go on and delete, and we're going to add a URL to the home page. So home page is our URL here. So this is the home URL. So copy that, go back to the backend, paste it in here, then hit save. Then once we are done, hit save again. We're gonna go back, refresh the page to see how it looks like. Okay, so we now only have home. So if someone hits home, it will be our home page. So this is looking good so far. So I'm gonna show you how to add these menus again. So how do you add a menu? Hit the pencil icon again. Very easy stuff. If anyone can do this, hit add menu, give the menu name. So let's say you want to add a contact us page, contact us, then we'll put a URL to our contact us page. So I'm going to show you how to do that step by step. So for now, let's hit save, and hit save, and go back, refresh the page. boom, we have the contact us page. So that's how you add menus. It's very simple and very easy. So once you add the menu, the next thing you need to go ahead to do is you're going to go back here. I want you to add another page, which is really important because these are the pages we need to get approved for Google AdSense. Contact us page is one of them. Then we're gonna need add our disclaimer page. Disclaimer. Go ahead and save. I'm gonna show you. We're gonna get the URLs for all of these. Then add the disclaimer. Then we're gonna add our terms and conditions. So terms and the conditions. Then save. Then we shall go ahead and we add our affiliate disclosure. So we'll just head over here, type in affiliate disclosure, then hit save and save again. Then we're gonna go back here, refresh the page, see how it looks like. Oh wait, this is looking good so far. So these are the main menus for our website, and you can add here category pages if you want. It's up to you. You can categorize this and here, and it's very easy. You can just play around with the way you want it. So for this example, I'm gonna leave templates to all of these that I've got made for you guys already. So all you need to do is just make a few changes. I'll leave the document as well in the description, so I'm not going to talk about that. So you have those pages there at the top, or you can have them at the bottom, wherever you want them. So let's head over to the layout again. Then you're going to scroll all the way down. I want you to delete everything down here. I want you to remove, hit OK, and remove everything at the bottom. So let me pause the video and I come back once I'm done deleting everything. Okay guys, so I went ahead and I customized the website. So you can see here I've changed up a few things. So I moved the menus that were at the top. I retained home both at the top and the bottom. So I have home, contact us, disclaimer, terms and conditions, and affiliate disclosure at the bottom of the page. So I moved everything at the bottom. Then I created new category pages at the top. So for example, I have the numerology stuff, astrology and life, number meanings, and then life. So how did I do this? I went over to the back end, hit on this, then I just changed the menus here, give them a different name. So these were terms and these conditions. Then I just gave them different names and I hit save. Then for the bottom one, I just scrolled all the way down, hit on to link list here, hit on the pencil icon, and once I was ready to go, I just moved the names here. So once again, for these ones, I'll have the templates in the description. All you need to do is just copy and paste into the page section, which you can access through here. So let me show you where you access the page section. So here you hit on page, and you will just simply create a new page. Create a new page, give it a name. So like contact us. So that's the header. Then once you're done, you will enter here your contact us. You will enter your YouTube URL. You enter your Pinterest URL. You enter your Facebook URL, then Instagram, and URL. Hope you get the idea. It's just simple. The contact us page just has to be a simple page with your contact information. So once you're done, you hit on publish right here, hit on confirm, and you're ready to go. So once you're done this, all you need to do is to guys, so the other thing we need to get done is we need to get our logo done. So the logo is this one where the tutorial one is. So to do that, we simply right click on our mouse, hit inspect, and this is going to open up a pop-up window onto your PC so that we can analyze the height and width of this logo. So ensure it matches with that of the original theme you downloaded. So you can see the height here is 45 pixels and the width is 169, sorry. So we go ahead, go to Canva, then we create custom dimensions using the Canva. It's free, so you just create custom dimensions, put here the width and the height, then you hit create design and you create your logo. So you can also hire people from Fiverr or other freelancing sites. So the other thing we do is we go ahead and you create a favicon. So a favicon is this thing that appears here in the top. So for Canva it is a C with a blue circle around it. Then for Google it's a G with different colors. So You can see I've created a favicon here. It is 16 by 16 pixels. So you can see here the ideal favicon is 16 by 16 pixels. So just come back here and just input in here 16 by 16 and you create a favicon. It's that easy. So if it doesn't create it, then you just need to go ahead and use a custom logo template, which you find it here, and there will be a bunch of logo templates. Upload that and you're good to go. So let's move on to the next step. So once you have created your contact us page, all you do is you hover over the page and you'll see this menu that comes up. So hit on the eye here. So when you hit on this big eye here, it will open up this page so that you can view. So this is the URL. You copy this URL here, and this is the URL we're going to copy on this contact us page at the bottom right here. Okay, we shall scroll all the way down. So we head over to our link list, hit that. Then we shall scroll to our contact us page, hit the pencil icon once more. Then where it says site URL, hit that, paste in the URL, hit save and hit save once again, and we shall save that. So when you go back to our page, if people scroll all the way down and they hit on the contact us, they'll be taken to the page. So I haven't refreshed this, so let's refresh it so that the changes take place. So let's go back and refresh this so that you see the changes taking place. So you can see that now refresh, and this is our contact us page. So they scroll down and they want to contact us, they just hit the contact us page and they'll be redirected to this very page. So that's how easy it is to add those, to get these pages, and it takes just a few minutes. So you will do the same, and once again I have the template for all those other pages which are in this link list here. So there are the terms and conditions, the disclaimers, and you create the page, add the URL, and save each individually. So for the affiliate disclosure, it is just one paragraph and it's very easy. I'll just add that in the template as well and you can access it easily. So let's move on to the next thing, and that is to optimize our site for SEO, and that is going to be our primary source of traffic to this website. So we're not going to be relying on social media, Pinterest, all those other referral traffic, but they are recommended. So I really find that if we rely on Google, it's a better traffic source. So how do we do this? Very simple. So we're going to hit up our settings here, and it's going to open up the settings on your blogger website. We have the title, which is very important. Make sure we have the title is the title of your blog matches with the URL. It's that very simple. If it is numerologistgeek, it should be the same as numerologistgeek.blogspot.com. If you want to buy a domain, you can go over to Google Domains and buy Google domain. It's very cheap. And the description, for the description, here we shall add a bunch of keywords. And if you don't know where to get those keywords in your niche, it's very simple. Let me show you how we do with that step by step. So to get those keywords is very simple. You will use a tool that is called a keyword generator. So how do we find this? So let me show you exactly how we find this keyword generator, and which I recommend for this example. So I went ahead and I found some keywords, and the best way to find these keywords is, which is very simple, is to use Google search. So how did I find these keywords? I found these keywords and I wrote a natural looking description for our blog so that Google understands what our blog is about, so that they can rank us accordingly. So this is important. So head over to Google and type in the major topic of your So you head over to Google and type in the major topic of your blog. So for this example, my major topic is numerology, and I tapped it in here in Google. So I scroll down to these other related keywords. So these are the keywords you want to use to write the blog description for your niche. All you do is just copy them, then paste them back into the backend here, and write a custom natural looking description for your blog. So for this example, as you can see, are you looking for a numerology calculator? And the numerology calculator one is right here. Then I went on ahead or discovered the numerology meaning of different numbers. So numerology meaning is coming next up here. So Google will understand that this website here talks about numerology meanings, different numbers, numerology chart right here. Then it also talks about numerology life paths, all those other kinds. So you can add in here. Don't make them look natural as possible. Then hit save, and once you are done, then it's gonna save it for us, and Google will know that this is what our website is about. Next here, as we scroll down, blog language, you can hear you can hit on here and you see different languages have. So for this example, I'm gonna just keep it to English and hit save, continue. Or this one should be turned off because this is not the category we are looking to go into. So for the favicon, if you have made your favicon, you just hit this here. It's gonna open it up in a new tab, and you just choose the file of your favicon. So that's how you upload your favicon. So for this example, I have mine already uploaded, and I'm gonna remove it. So I'm just gonna hit save, and I'm gonna close this out. So I'm hit back to the backend here. We have here, it says Google Analytics property ID, so we're going to come back to that later. Ensure that the privacy is set to on here, so we ensure that we want Google to index our blog. Then the other thing, these ones here, you can add a custom domain if you have bought a domain, but if you haven't, don't mind about that setting. Ensure that HTTPS is checked right on here. Ensure if it is off like so, then what you need to do is just to switch it on that easily. So then we shall scroll all the way down here. So this don't matter to you, posts don't matter. These are just customization settings. So comments, no, they don't matter that much. Then we shall scroll. You can ensure that you choose your standard time, because it will show up against it will help you when you are measuring analytics and those other metrics on your blog. So for this example, I'm gonna look for my specific one if I can find it. Where is it? Okay, mine is Eastern Standard Time, New York. It's a closer one. All right, here I see Eastern Standard Time, Toronto. I'm gonna hit that and hit save. So once we are done, it's gonna save it up for us. The date is fine, so we're gonna continue. Ensure that everything here you do it once and it's done. Timestamp format, no, doesn't matter that much. Meta tags, ensure that is turned on, because we want to be able to customize that such a description every time we write an article. So for the search description, we're gonna hit on that. So this is similar to the blog description, but this one is just telling people about your blog. So this is you can leave this blank, or you can customize it as you want, or you can just copy the same from above to right here. So I'm not gonna customize that, but if you want, you can copy the same blog description as your search description, because they are the same keywords and they may all make sense. So this one has only 150 characters, while the other one has 500 characters. So this one is a little bit shorter because it's just a short description. So for this, on my official website, I don't write these search descriptions. I let Google choose for me, because you don't want to restrict them to a specific paragraph. So we're going to cancel out of this, and then we continue for pages. Ensure that if you check this one, you have a 404 page you want to redirect to, so Google will always do its own good job of generating these custom 404 pages for you on the blog website. But on the WordPress website, there's some 404 pages you need to customize yourself. So for this example, we're not gonna worry about that. We're gonna hit cancel. So this is, guys, so the other thing that I forgot to mention is that under crawlers and indexing, one important thing we need to do is we need to enable the custom robot.txt file, like so. For that, I did enable that. Then I'm gonna leave a script for the custom robots.txt file. You just need to change out the URL for your very website. So you just click on this and you paste in the script, change out the URL for your website. So close that out. Then enable custom header tags. This is important. Enable that. Then hit on home page tags. Set this to no index and no db. Then hit save. Move on to archive search pages. Do the same. No index, no db, and save. Move on to the next one. Post and page tags. Hit on all and no db, and save. Great, congratulations, your website is ready for indexing, and Google will pick it up via the custom robot robots.txt file you submit to them right here. Go ahead and enable Google Search Console as I'll show you right now. The very first step we need to do is we need to go to Google Analytics, and this is important. So ensure that you're using the same email you use at the start for your blog or website, and that's the same email we're going to use when we are also signing up for AdSense. So that's coming up in a little bit, so be patient for that and stick with me all the way through to the end. So just hit on start measuring here, and then we should also go to Google Search Console and hit start now. Ensure you're using the same email we used at the start. Okay, to create the Google Analytics is very simple. All we do is we hit start measuring, and once we're done hitting that, then we shall enter the account name. It doesn't matter, just enter the account name, then hit next, and you should open up the property setup. So for the property setup, we shall just input our URL in here. That's the URL for your website. So this is for this example, this is my URL, and we shall just put that URL in here without the HTTPS, so because it's already selected here. Then we shall hit the second option. I don't know why they made this complicated, but this is how Google is these days. So just hit the second option, and then we just move on to the next. So onto the next, then you choose how many people we have. So just choose small, then you choose your option. So we're just measuring data, site, my site and app experience. So this is one we're choosing. Then it just hit create, and we are done. It is that very easy. So once you hit create here, it's going to create for us the Google property account, so that we are tracking whatever is happening on our site. So we need to read. Most of us don't read through this, so we just hit this, then hit accept, and we are done to go. So once we are done that, then we shall head over to the Google Search Console and combine everything all in one. So for this example, let me just hit I accept, then we shall be taken to our dashboard. So permission. So here we have the email and communication. So until and then save. We don't need any of that. What we're looking for is the property ID. So for the property ID, we're gonna dismiss this. Then okay, got it. We don't need that. Then this is the property ID we're gonna paste into the blog backend. So we copy this. This is the property ID you need, because Google is gonna connect the Google Search Console, track the data through from your website to Google Analytics and straight to Google Search Console. So copy this, then we shall head over back to the blogger backend, then we shall head over to the top right here where it says Google property ID here. Exactly. So paste that in here, hit save, boom, we're done. So this is connected to Google Analytics. So we shall scroll all the way back down. So back down, and another way you can get to Google Search Console is by hitting the Google Search Console link right here. It will open up in a new tab and take you straight to the Google Search Console page. So if you can't get in there, very easy, just search for Google Search Console and follow the instructions I'm going to be showing you right now. So first we shall copy this URL, copy the URL, head over to Google Search Console, hit here and paste in the URL. So once we have pasted the URL in here, it's gonna automatically auto verify our ownership. Since they are partners, Blogger is a partner with Google, it was gonna be automatically verified. So I've already created a property for this website, and we are ready to go. So I don't want to create that again, but this is where you paste the URL and you hit continue, then it will automatically auto verify that for you. It won't take time. Like if you are having a WordPress website, you need to paste the headers and all those annoying methods. So let's hit cancel. We have already property in here going, so we shall head over to the backend, and once we are done, we are now done with the SEO settings. Congratulations, our website is ready for indexing, and at this point you can play around with these other settings if you are interested. So this is the most important part of this training, because if you don't do this right, your website won't be indexed on Google. So we have already showed Google that we want to be indexed. We have generated the made the site visible to search engines. We have generated the HTTPS. These are all core vitals that are needed for a ranking website. We have HTTPS. We are showing Google that we want to be indexing. Then we have a custom robot.txt file right here. We have enabled crawlers and indexing, connected Google Search Console, connected Google Analytics, and we have customized the settings for our website. So moving on to the next step, now we're going to start the process of writing content, and this is going to be affiliate content, targeting affiliate buyer intent keywords, adding affiliate links. I want to show you how to get approved for Google Adsense. I want to show you how to create a YouTube channel for your content so that you get traffic from YouTube and Google as well. So stay tuned for that, and let's move on to the next step, which is to generate keyword ideas for our blog. Okay guys, so now we have reached the most important, which is the exciting part of this video, and that's finding keywords for our website. So for the first section, I'm gonna show you how we can find these keywords using free tools, and I've made a video in the past how to do keyword research for free. I will leave the card up here in the top right of the video, and you will be able to click on that video and watch it right after this one. So that method also works, but for this example we're going to focus on this one, and this one is one of the best free ways that I recommend. I'm going to try to keep this video as free as possible, but if you want to get a paid tool, which is a free trial to Semrush, I'm going to leave my affiliate link down below, and you can get a free trial to Semrush, and that free trial will last for a couple of days. But if you do all your keyword research and cancel, it doesn't cost you anything. So for this example, we're going to use Answer the Public. It's a very good one because you can find questions people are directly typing into the search engines, and we can answer these questions onto our website. So for this example, we shall type in our major keyword, which is numerology, to see what people are talking about in this numerology space. So you can see they have 76 questions here for that we can really, which is a lot of content to get started with. So you can see the who questions, which questions, will, and we have even prepositions, which are 52 of them. So this is enough content for you to get out there and start generating traffic. Of course, you will not rank for all of them onto the first page. You may rank onto the second page, and some of them you may rank onto the third, others on the fifth, but it's a numbers game. So I'm going to show you how we find the competition on this very keyword. So not all of these will be highly competitive, some will be low competition, and some will not show any metric at all. So for this example, I'm going to show you two different ways, using a paid tool, which is Semrush, and using a free tool, which is Ahrefs, the keyword difficulty checker. So I've made a video of that in the past, but I'm going to repeat that once again for you guys so that you understand. So for this example, let's head on to the without, where is it, which numerology number is the best. So we're gonna go for this one here. So we're gonna copy that, and we shall head over to the tools and analyze the competition. Okay guys, so we just type into Google Ahrefs keyword difficulty checker, and we shall hit onto this one here. It's gonna open it up for us. It's very easy. But to do is our very keyword. So we shall use the keyword in here, hit United States, then we shall hit check keyword difficulty to see what they, okay, once again. So this is the annoying part about free tools. Traffic lights, where are you at? Okay, verify, see what they have. So when you see this, and when you see this, they're trying to pull you, of course, for paid plan, but when you see that sorry, we don't have enough data on this keyword, so this means it's a good keyword. So what we do is just highlight it the way it is here, right click and search Google for which numerology name is the best. So if we see, oh, this is a very good one. Quora is right here ranking. So as I've mentioned in the past, WikiHow, all these, the moment you see these wiki sites and Quora, videos, and results that are not even related. So best and free numerology calculator by, I even don't know how to pronounce that. But if the moment you see these Quora things ranking here, sub wikis and wiki sites, Wikipedia, all these sites with short content, and these random forums, then you just know straightforward that that is a low competition keyword. Don't mind about the number of results here, because Google is pulling in related results, and if you decide to isolate everything here with quotation marks, you will see that the number will drop down to only 2 results. So these are the only 2 people who are relevant, that are kind of on point with the topic. So the only 2 results you're competing with. So this is a very, very good easy keyword you can go for. Don't mind about the volume and number of people you get to your site. This is just to get you started and get your foot through the door. So once you're done writing the article, all you do is just hit this Quora question up, open it up, and see what people are typing into the Quora question. So most of the cases, these questions will also be underserved, because they are not many people are answering them. So there's only 6 answers here. So, and it was answered 5 years ago. 14K. This is an important question which has only 6 answers. So imagine them, you got 48 people to your website, and this can continue. So this question has been generating traffic from Google for the past 5 years. This is really amazing. So what you do is you answer the question, and over here answer the question on your on your blog, answer the question and link back. It's that very easy. So let me show you the other paid way, which is the SEM. So I went over to my Semrush account and logged in. So for this example, you can see which numerology number is the best, which is the best for a name. So you can see that there's only 10 and the global volume is 300. So you can see that it even doesn't register the keyword difficulty, because the competition is too low and there are only 2 results that are competing for this keyword. So if you compare this to other keywords which are in the other niches, you will not even stand a chance. But these are good keywords, and the moment you see this, there's no even sub results to show. Just goes to show that the competition here is low and you can get onto this one. So don't mind about the volume, because you can see here 300 global search volume, and we saw the other Quora question generated over 17,000 views in just 5 years. So that is amazing. The answer has been generating views on a daily basis. So this just goes to show that these numbers here are just random numbers, and you shouldn't mind about them. So once again, I'll write this article as one of my first articles on my website. So that's how you find those easy keywords. Answer the public, analyze the keyword difficulty in Ahrefs. If it doesn't show a metric, just go ahead and analyze the way I've showed you. But anything in Ahrefs which is below 5, or try to keep it to a 1 and a 0, because that's very, very easy and don't need a lot of content length to rank onto that first page. So that's very easy. So that's how you find the keywords. So I've showed you how to find the keywords, do lots and lots of them, then analyze the competition behind them. Then for the next step is, once we have generated our keywords, I'm going to show you how to write the article. I'm going to show you how to optimize the article, and I'm going to show you step by step how to add the most relevant keywords in the article, how to go ahead and write the most content length, analyzing the competition, and all that important stuff. Then we shall move on to the next step, which is creating our YouTube channel. So let's go ahead into the Blogger backend, and I show you how we're gonna be writing this very article and how I will do it, so that we get into the first page of Google. So let's do that. One thing that you should know is that you need to add images in your posts to make them exciting. So for this example, you can see that the image here we have is outsourced from a website called Pixabay. You can just head on there and get free images. They're free. There's Pixabay and Splash. Get free images and add them into your posts to make them stand out. results. So that's how these are the most important steps. So one thing I want to show you, that a couple of days back I ran into a problem, and Google wasn't indexing one of the blogger article websites I had. And the moment you run into this, so what you will do is you will have an option. So let's close this out. I don't know if the option is available for this one yet. This is just showing comments, okay. But once you reach a point where your articles may get rejected for some reason or another, what you do is that they have the tags. If you enable the tags, then you just select. I will show you a video exactly of I'll show you in the I will leave that in the document as well, what you do in case your articles get rejected or they are not indexing. But that I will leave the explanation in the document and the description down as well, what you do to solve that problem. So you will run into that at a point in time, but it may take a while if you don't know about it. Then most of the videos on YouTube don't explain it in English, but I had to do some digging to find a solution for that. So I'll put that in the document as well, so you will access that as well in the description down below. So let's move on to the next step, and that is to find create our very our YouTube channel. So I'm gonna do that in the next step. So okay guys, so to create your YouTube channel, it's very easy. All you need to do is to just head over to Google, create a free Gmail account, and head over to YouTube and sign in with that very Gmail account. So once you're ready to go, you would be ready, and you start customizing your channel. What you need to have is a banner at the top. It's free to subscribe, something catchy or funny to get people to subscribe, and then a very nice looking photo of about your channel, and a name that's not already taken or something like that. Then once you're done, you need to download an extension. You can download TubeBuddy or vidIQ, whatever you want, it doesn't matter, they all do the same thing. But for this example, we're using TubeBuddy, whatever the name is, TubeBuddy. Then you can see here we have already one video ready to go. So the purpose of making a YouTube channel is to repurpose our content from Google to YouTube, and from YouTube to Google, and that is a win-win situation because you're repurposing your content onto two higher traffic platforms. So for this example, you will just copy your article, open up OneNote, and I already showed that in my previous video. I'm gonna leave a link to that video in the cards up here or in the description down below so that you can watch it. So you can see that here we have timestamps, and this video is too short. That's the reason why it's not performing very well. It's too short. Longer videos will always perform well, both in ranking and YouTube audience retention, audience view, whatever they call it. So you can see that it's ranking number 26 for our target keyword, and that's no good because we're on page 2, and people rarely go to page 2 on YouTube, similar to Google. So I didn't do a good job with this one, but my overall target is not just YouTube traffic. I'm also targeting Google traffic with these very timestamps here. So I hope you get the idea. You should not only focus on YouTube, and YouTube has many traffic sources you can focus on. So for this description right here, I just sort of got some random ideas, keywords, and put them in here. I will leave a link to this channel as well. You go check out how to write these custom descriptions, adding timestamps and all that interesting stuff. So let's continue on and sum up the video for you guys in a very simple way. So first, before we do that, let's go back to the dashboard here and I show you a little bit about what I mean by the power of YouTube. So let's scroll all the way down. Is that we have monetization. So YouTube is easier to get views than Google, because once your article fails, there is no recovery. So for YouTube, you can repurpose content from elsewhere, and once you gain a certain subscribers and 4,000 hours watched, which is not that hard, you can get this in a year or in just a couple of months for some categories. So I've already achieved these milestones on my other YouTube channels, so it's not hard, it's not even easy. So I wouldn't guarantee anything for you. My success doesn't mean that you will also succeed. So I've already gained I have a channel that is about 65,000 subscribers and gets about 4,000 watch hours every single week, and for some it's even more than that. So it's important to know that with YouTube we all start from zero, and you should just continue going and going and going. So the purpose of YouTube is just to repurpose our content, get more traffic to our website, and get monetizations through Google Ads. And the Google Ads can be both on YouTube and your blog or website. That's why we are just feeding in the YouTube channel for this very purpose. So once you're done creating your channel, you go down here and you can use the audio library. If you want to add music to your videos, you can use their editor for your videos, and it's very easy. I'm going to leave a video to the one I made for YouTube on how to do affiliate marketing on YouTube, to show exactly how you can make those YouTube videos using custom scripts. So let's head over to the dashboard. Here you will see your views. This is created 19 days ago, 2 views for. So for this click-through rate, what you should aim for should be anywhere from I would say the audience is wider, and YouTube will tell you that the video is reaching a wider audience, the click-through rate will always be low, so don't mind about that. But if the audience is low, should aim for a higher click-through rate. You can often change up the thumbnails, and for the thumbnails you can create them in Canva. You don't need to buy any fancy software. And if you want to rank your videos even faster, I'm gonna leave a link, my affiliate link to Video Marketing Blaster or Videly, whatever you want. Those will really help your channel grow much faster, because they'll give you custom tags, custom descriptions, and custom titles to help your videos get onto the first page of Google. So at this point in time, I will assume that you have written your first article, and at this point we're going to sign up for Google Adsense. So to sign up for Google Adsense, we are going to need to have at least 30 published articles on our website. So that's articles. I've showed you how to find those articles now at the start of this very training. So once you have found those articles and you have written your first 30 and you're getting some people from Google, these days Google picks up your articles much quicker, so you should get traction in just a couple of weeks. So you can see that we shall Google for Google AdSense, and once again just click on this link and it will open it up in your tab. So once we open that up, we just click on get started, and this will take you to this very page. So on this page you will enter the URL for your blog or website. So the URL for your blog or website is that URL you used at the start of this training. So for our example, I'm gonna just use a random one, test website, something simple, .blogspot.com. so it will be in that format, test website.blogspot.com. so that's the URL, and enter your Gmail address. So this email address should match the one you used for your website. That's something to keep in mind for just organization and keeping track of everything. So would you like to receive? Go ahead and choose yes or no. But for me, I will choose no, and then save and continue. So you can see that good news, you can set up faster on Blogger. So you can, if it's a blog website, they will know that, and you just click on this link here, right here, and they will take you to the next page. So on the next page here, they will just you will just need to sign in and once you sign in, then everything is automatic. So I'm gonna skip that the sign up process because it's very easy. Once you sign in, you will just be taken straight to the dashboard. So I'm gonna skip that, and I'll take you straight to the dashboard of one of my websites to show you what you need to do and explain the dashboard in detail. Okay guys, so right now we are in the dashboard of one of AdSense website. So you can see I've just created this AdSense account just for the purpose of this tutorial, and I'm gonna show you exactly what we need to do. Okay guys, so I'm taking you straight to the point. So you can see that this is a Google AdSense account for one of my websites, and you can see how much it's a fairly new account, and it's just a couple of days old, I think 3 days. But what I want you to understand is how these menus work. So this is the home. It will show you your earnings today, yesterday, 7 days, this month, and your overall balance. So this is a new account. I haven't earned anything yet with Google Ads, but we're gonna scroll to where it says ads, hit on that, then you will see here auto ads. So this is for my official website, not for my affiliate website, but my official website. So you can see auto ads are enabled, and to enable this, you can just hit on the pencil icon and then hit enable auto ads. So this is for the lazy people like me who don't want to go in there and start adding ads manually, but I just don't have the time to do that. Then this is how the ads will appear on your site. They will appear at the top. These ads are currently showing on that very website, so you can click and see how they will appear in desktop here, and also in mobile. So you can see this is how they will appear on mobile. There's one at the top, then there's one on the side right here, and inside this very article. So you can see how it will appear on your very website. So let's go back here and close this out, and then we shall see that they have your sites, so you can add more sites. Then you have payments. I'm not gonna click on that, but this is where you add your banking information so that they can pay you. But that's that for this video. But if you wanna add the unit, so you can just click on add unit. So this will give you custom HTMLs, so you can just click on native in-feed ads here, or native or search engine ads. So these are the ads appearing in between the content on your website. So you can just click on get started. So you enter URL again. So this is hectic for me, and I don't have the time to go in there and start grabbing HTMLs, adding them specifically to your website. But it's very helpful because just adding the custom auto ads will slow down the website much further than manually placing them as HTML scripts in between the articles. So that's something to keep in mind. And let's close this out. So that's the basics of the Google AdSense account. Once you have created your account, this is how it will look like inside. Just go ahead and play around with these. You can put display ads, search engine ads, and once again we are doing this once we have made up to 30 articles on our website. So let's continue with the video and we move on to the next step. And once again, there will be a link for that in the description, together with other resources mentioned in this video. So let's sum it all up. First, I showed you how to create your blogger website, and then I showed you how to get eligible for monetization, and finding keywords, and signing up for Google AdSense, adding a YouTube channel, and all that SEO stuff. So by the end of this video, you should now be able to go out there and start a blogger website. Find a niche using Wikipedia list of niches, and set up the SEO settings right. Then go on and sign up for Google AdSense. Once you have 30 posts, repurpose your content on YouTube using OneNote, the editor on your PC. And if you want more professional sounding audios and voiceovers, you can head over to Fiverr or hire someone online. So that's very easy to do. And once again, you can watch the video. There will be timestamps in the description, and all resources are listed down below. ensure to leave a like and subscribe to this channel, and I will see you guys in the next video.